Did you want to start going to the gym, just can't get motivated? Do you want to start eating healthy, but hey, French fries and chicken wings are just too awfully good? Did your doctor say, look, you need to start going to the gym and working out and eating healthy? Well, look, all you got to do now is just look at your doctor and say, I can't. Because if I eat healthy and I work out, that means I'm fat phobic. And we can't have that. That's right. That's right. You heard it. You heard me right. I did not stutter. I did not speak any foreign language. If you want to get healthy, if you want to go to the gym and work out, if you want to get muscles, if you want to get tone, if you want to be a healthy person and look trim and fit, you, my friend, are fat phobic. That's right. You're fat phobic. You hate fat people. And not only that, that too, along with everything else in the world that's wrong, that too is stemmed in racism. I don't know either. I don't get it. But hey, far be it from me to argue with these, yes, these intelligent people.
I think what's most scary is comments like these, because people don't realize that fat phobia is rooted in racism and more specifically anti-blackness. When slavery became more widespread, it was hard to just rely on skin color as a way to identify slaves. Fatness as a physical descriptor fit the savage narrative that whites used to oppress black people. Obviously, a lot has changed since the 18th century. We know fatness is not specific to black people, and we've used that as an excuse to shape a societal beauty standard that is anti-fat. That includes being thin. That includes gaining muscle so you can look toned and have less fat on your body. And what happens if you don't meet the standard of beauty? You will face systemic oppression. You cannot always determine health by your body's appearance. So yes, if you work out strictly for appearance-based reasons, you are fat phobic.
All right, that's right. Systemic, another system in place. That's right, to destroy fat people now. Oh my God, we have so many systemic things in the world trying to get rid of so many people. I guess only skinny white people are supposed to roam the earth, apparently, according to everybody. I don't understand it. So don't be healthy. Don't go to the gym. Don't work out. Don't do any of that stuff. So this young lady, I hope she never gets in a car accident and has some big, fat, lumbering guy coming up with no muscles. Help me, help me. I'd like to. Hang on, I got to catch my breath first. Can you get this thing? I can't. I'm not strong enough. I just can't. I wanted to go to the gym, but you said I'm not allowed to. So yeah. Don't be in a fire or have some fireman that has to throw a ladder and climb up and rush into a window to drag your ass out, throw you over his shoulder to do his fireman's carry, because that takes somebody who's in shape and goes to the gym and works out. And God forbid we want to have some fat phobic people running around. So there you go. It's some little skinny guy with spindly arms who can barely fucking lift up his fork to put a fucking piece of kale in his mouth. He's the one that's going to come save you. You people are stupid. You don't make any damn sense. There's no systematic anything in place to get rid of fat people. And no, it has nothing to do with racism. Where did you pull that shit out of your ass from? You people are making, it's nonsense. It's nonsense. Don't go to the gym. Let me tell you, honey, people in the gym and skinny people, that's not what's harming fat people. You know what's harming fat people? Diabetes and heart disease. Yeah, it has nothing to do with anybody else. You people are nuts. You're out of your mind. But hey, again, I don't know what I'm talking about. Let's listen to some more experts, shall we?
Hey, bestie. You're wrong. I think it's time for another adult pre-K lesson. What do you think? All right, turn your listening ears on. Zoop, catch a bubble in your mouth. Good job. Okay, here's the thing. Having a preference is something like, I'm looking for a partner who likes kayaking, or wakes up early in the morning, or loves pizza. But when your preferences exclude an entire group of marginalized people, that's problematic. Okay, that's not nice. That's not a preference. If you lump all fat people in one group together as though they are not very different individuals, that's fat phobic. Just like lumping all black people in one group and saying, I don't like black people is racist. And lumping all disabled people in one group and saying, I don't think people in wheelchairs are hot is ableist. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Oh, here we go again. Another marginalized group. You heard her. Marginalized group. And you have to. You cannot exclude anybody. You cannot have a preference. You're not allowed to have a preference. If, you prefer, I don't know, tall, thin blondes. If you prefer shorter brunettes with giant asses. If you prefer whatever it is, that's your preference. No, you're wrong. You have to include everybody. You have to be attracted to everyone. You cannot, hey, I don't like larger women. Oh, that's horrible. I don't like little tiny skinny women. Oh, that's horrible. You have to. It doesn't matter what your brain says. It doesn't matter what your hormones say. It doesn't matter what gives you the tingles. It doesn't matter what makes the stick stand up. It doesn't matter. All it matters is that you please everyone, especially these poor marginalized groups that are trying to be systematically exterminated. People are out of your mind. You're out of your mind. Well, Thumbelina, how about this? Maybe you can't get a date that has nothing to do with your size. Maybe it's that condescending fucking attitude you have. Hey there, friends, you're wrong. How about that? Maybe that has something to do with it. And I bet if I came up to you and said, hey, you want to go out? She'd say, first of all, no, you're too old. Well, that's ageist. That's ageist. You can't do that. You're a horrible fucking person. Why would you do that? Oh, okay. Well, maybe it's not because you're old. You have tattoos. I don't like tattoos. Oh my God. Why don't you like tattoos? You can't do that to a marginalized group of people. You're systematically trying to erase people with tattoos. I'm sure you would come up with some kind of fucking reason why you would not want to go out with me. Wouldn't you? Wouldn't you? Maybe it's the earrings. Maybe it's the piercing in the nose. What would it be? Oh, you're not so fucking perfect either, are you there, Thumbelina? No. All right there. Tubblicious, get over yourself. And as a disabled person with a disability, what do you mean? I have to, maybe it has nothing to do with what their appearance is in the wheelchair. Maybe they don't want to dedicate their life to taking care of someone, pushing them around, or just like me, driving them around, having to read stuff because they can't see. Maybe somebody doesn't want to do that. Maybe somebody doesn't want to dedicate their entire life, no matter how good of a person they are, no matter how hot they are. Maybe they just don't want to dedicate their every waking hour to taking care of a person. That's not fair to the person that is expected to take care of this person, and it's not fair to the person in the wheelchair either. If this person is being forced to take care of them and really doesn't love them because they are a burden to them. They feel that they are a burden. Oh, well, what if your wife would happen to get into an accident? That's different. That's a whole different thing. This is somebody that you dedicated yourself to and you chose to be with. That's totally different than picking someone off the bat. Well, look, here, you're nice, you're cool, we can be friends, we can go hang out, but hey, I don't want to lift you in and out of bed. I don't want to wipe your ass. I don't want to give you a shower. I don't want to sponge bath you. I don't want to have to fucking get you in and out of a car. I don't want to have to drive you around. I don't want to have to do all that. I don't want to. And therefore, I'm not going to give it my all. So it's not going to happen. It's not going to work out. It's not fair to either person. Why are you trying to force people to be attracted to someone and not have a preference? It doesn't make any fucking sense. It makes zero sense. I'm sorry. You're mental. You're mental. So here, speaking of attraction, let's just take this one step further. We'll get away from the fatties for a while and we'll talk about it's just like transgender people. They want to take away your choice and your preference, what makes you go, ooh, as well. So let's talk about that.
I think the main concern that people have in regards to dating a trans person is that they won't have the genitals that they expect. Because we associate penises with men and vaginas with women, some people think they could never date a trans man with a vagina or a trans woman with a penis. Gay men often pride themselves on being disgusting.
Yeah. See? There. So, it doesn't matter if you are a straight male. Excuse me, cisgender. And by the way, don't call me that. Don't call me that. Just like you don't want to be called he, she, or whatever. You want to be a they or a cake or a z-zimzer. I don't want to be called cisgender. I'm straight. I'm heterosexual. Thank you. So get it right. if we got to bend over backwards, you fucks got to do it too. Well, here's the deal. Just because someone doesn't want to go out with, date, or sleep with a transgender, that has nothing to do with being transphobic. Here's an example. Let's just an example. This is Blair White. I think she is hot as shit, and I'm not afraid to say it. She is a transgender female. Yes, she used to be a male, and she says she was. It's not like a secret. I'm not outing her or calling her names or anything. This is Blair White. Again, hot. Smoking hot. I think so. You may not agree with me, but hey, I think she's hot. I mean, come on. That used to be a guy. I think she's very, very attractive. Now, if I didn't know and I would say, hey, Miss Blair, would you like to go out on a date? And she said, well, you know, I'm transgender and I didn't have bottom surgery, so I still have a penis. Well, guess what? Guess what? I prefer vaginas. I don't care how hot she is. When we get into bed and there is that down there, that is not what I'm going to have sex with. Sorry, I do not prefer that. And you were trying to tell me that I am not allowed to have that preference. Well, I'm going to tell you, horseshit. I can, and I will. There is sexual attraction. And I think it's an important part. Maybe you don't, but I'm sorry. Just like gay dudes, like that other transgender person said, just like gay, oh, you're transphobic because you don't want to go out with a guy with a chick with a dick. Well, you don't want to go down muff diving there, do you there, pretty boy? No, you prefer penises. You're a guy who likes guys, and you think vaginas are disgusting. Oh, but that's okay for you to say stuff like that. You can be anti-vagina, but I, as a heterosexual male, cannot say I don't like a penis, no matter if it's on a hot chick or not. I don't like a penis. Oh no, you can't do that. Well, sorry there, little twink. If you can hate vaginas, I can hate penises. And it just goes both ways. Don't care if you agree with me or not there, little twinkie boy. Get over yourself. Everybody's a marginalized group. Everybody. Oh, gingers. Oh, yeah, us redheads. There's a systematically trying to eliminate redhead. Look, I'm a left-hander. Oh, the left-handers are a marginalized group. I have corns on my toes. Oh my God, we're a marginalized group, and they're systematically trying to you know that having corns is rooted in racism. Oh my goodness, I can't. Oh my God. Oh. Brown-eyed people. We're a marginalized group. We're a marginalized group. Only blue and green-eyed people. They just don't know. Oh, brown-eyed people. We're a marginalized group. Oh, I can't believe it. Oh, geez. Oh, people that drive in red cars. I mean, everybody's a marginalized group. Everybody on the planet has their own little group. Well, I guess I'll start whining and crying. I'm blind. I'm part of a marginalized group that's systematically trying to be oppressed. And you know that, being blind, you can't say blind is a bad, you can't say, you can't do, I'm going to just start whining and making little TikToks about how horrible you are. If you don't want to run over here and jump on me and have sex with me, because if you don't, it's because you're a blindist, you're a sightist. Because you don't like blind people, and I'm part of a marginalized group that you are systematically trying to erase. It's horseshit, people. Get over yourselves. Get over yourselves. And again, maybe it's not because you're transgender. Again, Blair White, hot. I think she's hot. I would hang out with her in a heartbeat. I'd run around, I got no problem. But when it comes down to bound chicka wow wow, it ain't happening. Not my preference, but apparently, according to all these folks, you're not allowed to have a preference. But wait a minute. Hark. Wait. Put the brakes on. Now, you all know that I am not religious, but I thought God gave everyone free will. I guess not. Sorry, Instagram models, you're wasting your time because we don't have free will. We don't. We cannot have a preference of what we like. We must fall in love with a fat, black, transgender person in a wheelchair, or you're just not a good human. And you don't have to agree with me, but this is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it. These people are fucking nuts.
What we do here is go back.